Getting started. Yo. Hey, Goons is in the motherfucking building, man. We got K Moon in the building.
K Moon, hey, Guns, what it is, baby?
Hey, man, we ready for the show tonight. I'm your host, D Rob A. Goons, man, with the co host, K Moon A. Goons.
Yes,
Cat
sir.
Daddy couldn't make it tonight, but he sure got a story for y'all, and he want me to tell it. It's crazy. And so we'll get into that later on in the show. We're going to touch on the top three topics, which is the AP Top 25 poll. What's going on with Oklahoma? Why are they at number 10? And then we got to talk about the OKC Thunder, which K Moon got something for you on that one.
Yes, sir.
And then and then on top of that, we got the final topic, which is Kyle Rittenhouse found not guilty in the case, you know what I mean, for killing a young black man during a riot. And so, it's a lot going on with that. We'll get into that lastly. And then, for the final segment, we got story time.
Hurry time.
And so, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get into the show. Hey, go. Yo, we back. It's A Goons. We in the motherfucking building, man. K Moon is in the building.
Yes,
And
sir.
you know what I mean? We want to get into this first topic, this AP Top 25 college football
Yep. Let's talk about it.
polls, man. It's crazy right now, man. You wouldn't guess who the top four is right now. You got Georgia at number one. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Then you got Ohio State, who jumped the polls last week, like by 3, 4 spots to rank in at number two going into this last week. You know what I mean? Of the schedules for every team. And then you got coming in at number three, Alabama. They took a big loss. And, people thought that they should have been dropped, just as, Oklahoma got dropped, which we'll talk about that in a minute. But, you know, and then number four, they got Cincinnati. You know what I mean? The Bobcats. They going wild this year, man. They was saying they
Wow.
wasn't playing nobody, but now they going dumb. Now I'm not about to go all the way down the list because nobody cares about the next five. You know what I mean? No one cares about anything below that. You know what I mean? But let's get to Oklahoma, the number 10 team. And when I talk about Oklahoma, I can't leave out Oklahoma State. They go hand in hand. You know what
Yep.
I mean?
Yep.
So Oklahoma State is doing way better than Oklahoma right now. You know what I mean? As far as the rankings, they are ranked in at number 7 on the college football polls, the AP Top 25. And so coming in with the same record as OU, 10-1. But them two teams get to meet each other this week. And
That's gonna be a good
Bedlam,
game.
man, look, Bedlam for the city. And I'm sure K Moon can attest to this too.
Yep.
Bedlam for the city is just it's crazy. It's the
It is.
craziest rivalry you can get in the state. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna choose a side. Like there's no way you gonna find somebody. I mean, you might find older people who's neutral, but anybody who's in the game who's going for a certain team, they either gonna be on the orange side or they're
Yep.
gonna be on the crimson. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
so, you know what I mean? It's a total different ball game when it comes to Bedlam in Oklahoma. It's crazy, man.
Oh
And
yeah.
so the shocking thing for me is when Oklahoma took the loss to Baylor. I didn't
That was a
think
big one.
that Baylor's a good team, man. Baylor coming in at number 8
Okay.
on the AP Top 25 poll. They coming in at number 8. They play good. They beat us. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody was wondering about that game because Baylor had only took one loss before then. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But they showed the fuck out, man, when it came to us. And you know what I mean? You know, OU, their schedule. This is what I can say. They fucked up whenever they took Spencer Rattler out. I'm just gonna say it, man. I'm just
You
gonna
think
say it.
so?
Yes, I'll say that. Only reason why is because the new kid, and it's crazy that I say new kid. I don't even know his name. That's sad.
Caleb Williams.
That's it. I mean, what you said, Caleb Williams?
Yep.
Okay.
Freshman.
Whenever Caleb Williams came in, it was like, yeah, he was good, but you can tell he didn't know about everything. Like the way Spencer Rattler plays compared to how he plays is like a
Right.
whole different game, man. Like I'm talking about when you see Spencer Rattler play, even though he make mistakes, this motherfucker plays like he's in the NFL already. Like the way he sets the play, the way he takes his time, calls his motions, all that shit. He knows how the game's supposed to go. Now he might make a few mistakes here and there, but guess what? They was undefeated when he stepped down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they got one loss, all because they took a different route, and then it got so far away from them to where they couldn't do nothing about it. It was over. You
Mm.
know, he ready to go to another school now. Now you just lost a top talent. That's what everybody talking. You know what I mean? How Caleb Williams should have just like they should have just like combo punched it. So what I mean by that is like Spencer Rattler should have stayed the starter. But you know, once you start seeing him mess up, they threw him in. You know what I mean? Throw in Caleb Williams. Let him put in his work, you know, get all that freshman hype all out of him. You know what I mean? Let him get all that shit out of him, and you let Spencer Rattler start off that game because he earned that spot. He earned that to be there. He should be able to lead this whole team for a whole year. Give him a shot. You know what I mean? Don't just take it away from him. And he's one of the top quarterbacks. Spencer Rattler
Look,
was supposed to be the fucking he was supposed to get the Heisman, man. You didn't know that? They was projecting him to get the Heisman starting off
last
this
year,
year.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He going wild, man. There's no way you should have took him down no matter what. This
But you
motherfucker
gotta
ain't
look
lost.
at it, man, as being one of the top prospects coming out of high school, and you know what I'm saying, not performing at the level that they was looking for. Cause nigga, you gotta
What
realize,
level?
oh, you didn't have Baker, Kyler, and then
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts, and now you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's a lot.
And then there's
That's big.
Spencer.
That's big shoes to fill, man.
Hey, he was doing his fucking thing though. He was undefeated.
Yeah.
No matter how bad you said he played, he was undefeated at the end of
Hey,
the
look,
fucking day.
but you gotta realize those games that they undefeated in. Hey, some of them games, nigga, they barely won. If it wasn't
Okay,
for their defense, shit.
okay, that's understandable.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, they was shit. I think they barely beat a couple of teams, nigga. That wasn't
But
even
I'll tell
ranked.
you
So
like this.
that's why
I'll
they
tell
went
you like
so that's
this.
why they went low. Whenever you know them other teams took a loss and shit,
Yeah,
they said, oh, you didn't, you know what I'm saying, they didn't put up big numbers against these unranked teams. They was barely
they didn't
winning.
need to. They beat him. They beat him.
Barely though, bro. They
That's
go by,
all
you know,
that
they go by a
matters.
point system.
They do go by point system. That's true.
Cause shit, it's a bunch of teams that was undefeated.
That's true. That is true.
Shit,
Yeah.
OU,
But that was at
OSU.
that time. That was at that time. But I'm just saying he outperformed and he led them to a successful, you know, period to where they ended up changing him over. That just makes no sense to me, bro. I understand, you know, taking a dude out for a game and he ain't playing good. But don't just take him out and then make a big decision on this freshman is gonna be the starter. Like
But look,
that's
bro,
a hit. That's a hit.
you know
That's
it's
a hit,
bad
bro.
when you in Norman, you the starting quarterback for OU, and the
Yeah.
whole stadium is yelling, "Put Caleb in, put Caleb in." That's
Hell
bad.
no.
That's
They did
bad.
that.
They did that.
Ah,
They started yelling,
I
"Put Caleb in."
wouldn't give a fuck what they say because if I was the head coach, it's on my team. You know what I'm saying? They can say whatever the
Right.
fuck they want to say.
They kept Rattler in
But
that
that's
game.
why I say, bro. That's why I say that they should have combo punched it. You know what I'm saying? Spencer started off that way. He stay happy. The team morale stays up instead of having to see all this bullshit in the newspaper and niggas dealing with all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Instead
true.
of dealing with all that, you could have been sitting good with Spencer Rattler at the starting quarterback. His morale is high. I mean, the team's morale is still high. And then on top of that, they got Caleb Williams. Now Spencer Rattler, he's celebrating when Caleb Williams scored because he know he's gonna start the next game. No matter if he got pulled out for playing bad or whatever the case. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying? He should have stayed at his position, bro. He earned that. You know what I'm saying? No, don't just take him out for because of a few mistakes. And then on top of that, the mistakes didn't even cost you the game. You won the game. You undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So now they done took a loss fucking with Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hate Caleb Williams. I don't hate him. He's a cool cat, dog. He's a black brother, so you know what I'm saying? He doing his motherfucking thing. I give it to him. But Spencer earned that. Like Spencer got sponsorships. He got all types of different shit. And this is the reason why he do got that shit is because he's the best. You know what I'm saying? One of the best. You know what I'm
Man, he
saying?
got
He
that
earned
shit.
that
He
spot.
was cold. He was cold in high school, man. Shit, he was so cold they put this nigga on one of those Netflix specials, man. Have you seen
I
that?
remember that. Yeah, I seen that.
Like
That's what I'm
QB1,
saying. Nigga,
he was
it
on there
ain't no
with Justin
joke. It ain't no
Fields.
joke. He was really that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He got sponsorships all throughout the state. Raising Cane's support him, all type of shit. He got sponsorships from him, all type of shit. They get car dealership gave him a truck and a brand new car. He was going wild.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's no way he should
I
have
mean,
been,
that's what
I
happens.
think that's how I go, man. I guess that's how it goes, man. Next topic, we're gonna get into it when we come back from break. Hey, Goon. Yo, we back. It's A Goons Podcast, man. It's your host, D Rob A Goons, and my co-host, K Moon A Go. He's in the motherfucking building. And so let's get to this next topic, man. Um, OKC Thunder, man, they take a loss tonight to the Utah Jazz, 110-104. K Moon, enlighten us on the game, man. Let us know about, you know, the different things that happen in the game. You know what I'm saying? I want to know like how much Lou Dort put up, if Gillis, if he played, all that good news. I need to know all that good news. Enlighten us a little bit. K Moon, you back? We lost K Moon, man.
Hello?
I don't know what the yo, K Moon, you back?
Oh shit, man, my bad, dog.
Oh shit, he going crazy. My nigga
Damn,
K Moon back. Let's
nigga,
go.
I didn't drop the
Let's
blunt,
go.
all type of shit. But let's get
Damn.
into this Thunder, man. I got the OKC Thunder falling short, 104 to 110 to the Utah Jazz.
God damn.
Lou Dort put up 27. It wasn't enough,
Woo.
man. Jordan Clarkson had 20 off the bench. What I could say from this game, watching it, man, OKC looks pretty good, man. They're a young team, you know what I'm saying? They make young mistakes, but they also play without their star player Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, which is he's the leading point, you know what I'm saying? He leads the team in points. So they could have used that tonight, you know what I'm saying? Only losing by 6 to a good team like Utah. Uh, but they look good though, man. Lou Dort stepped up. You got a couple young players like Josh Giddey and Darius Baisley putting up double digit numbers, you know what I'm saying? So I mean they just, they're learning. They learning as they go along, man. New coach, new young players. I think they had 3 rookies starting tonight, man. So they're
Man,
one of the youngest teams in the league.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, but you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But
Uh,
what's up with Donovan Mitchell? Did he do anything tonight?
oh man, I even Donovan Mitchell, man. He only had 13. He only had
Ooh.
13. Lou Dort was on him all night. He shot 6 for
Ooh.
16, I believe, which
Uh-oh.
pretty low for Donovan Mitchell, their star player.
Lou Dort might be one of them MVP players this year.
Hey, MIP, most improved. You know what I'm saying?
Most improved
Shit,
at least. Yeah.
his
I think
he's
he'll
been
be in the
averaging.
All-Star game.
Yeah, shit. I
I
mean,
think he's gonna be in I think him and Gillis gonna be in the All-Star game. Keep it up.
just to be real with you, man, SGA, he might just depend on how he come back after this injury. Missing a
He
couple
gonna come
games,
back
that
dropping
kind of,
30 a game.
huh?
That's what SGA do.
Yeah, yeah, he could do that.
That's what
I
he
think he
do.
just
He
got to
get
be
a
a little bit
bucket
more
ever since we
aggressive.
got him from the Clippers.
Hmm.
He been getting a bucket, dog. I already know about SGA. He a beast, man. He a motherfucking beast, man. And
Yeah, playing with Chris Paul last year, man, that kind of did something for his, what I'm saying, his leadership to take on a bigger role.
changed the
That's why I
game.
think they signed him to the extension. You know what I'm saying? They signed him to, I think it was a 5 year, 4 or 5 year deal for like damn near 150 mil or some shit like that, man.
Damn, that nigga's eat, dog.
Yeah, they
That
signed his.
nigga's
He got
eat.
the extension for the Thunder. You know what I'm saying?
Smart
So they
man.
really trying to rebuild around him. I like that
Yeah,
move
that's
they
what we got to
did.
get on the show, man. We got to get SGA on the show, man.
Definitely,
Fuck
man.
it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's possible. You know what I'm saying? I have to reach out to my guy at SGA. He's
Hell
that
yeah.
guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely looking good for the Thunder though, man. But they record,
What's the
I'm saying they
record? What's the
record, they
record looking
six.
like?
Their record is like 6-11 now. So
Damn,
they not the worst team, but you know what I'm saying they down there kind of. But
damn,
it's a long season, man. It just started. You know what I'm saying? They beat the Warriors. They had the not the Warriors, but the Lakers. They have yet to lose to the Lakers, man. So let's keep an eye
yeah,
on that. As the Lakers actually fall short 9-11 now. So
damn.
they're not even one of the top teams in the West. They have been having some troubles with LeBron, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Man. But hey, did you see you see what LeBron and that one dude Isaiah Stewart got into it?
yeah.
God
That
damn.
was crazy, dog.
That was wild,
That
man. I
was
mean
crazy.
shit, you don't see shit like that in the NBA no
I
more,
mean,
man.
LeBron hit his ass with a smooth one.
Yeah, smooth. I didn't even see it, but then it was leaking and
I
all
didn't
type of
see it
shit.
either. And like even when I see it in slow mo, I still like don't see it. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, for
He
real.
swung that
That's a
motherfucker so
slight
fast.
elbow, you know what I'm saying? But it had that nigga leaking. God damn.
Yup, he was gone. I can see why a nigga be that man. Nigga on national TV, he leaking.
Yep, yep. Trying to get it Brian. No, I seen look
Nah,
Gilbert
nah.
Arenas was like, nigga, you about to get traded to Shanghai. That nigga said, ain't no way you gonna charge that motherfucking LeBron on TV.
Yep.
Shit, that nigga LeBron get you traded and you ain't even on his team.
Yeah.
Crazy. He got that pull,
He
dog.
that man. He
He
that
got
man,
that
bro.
pull in the NBA, man. He's like the MJ, you know what I'm saying?
Hey dog, real deal Holyfield. I wouldn't lie to you, man.
Yo,
He's that man. He is that guy. You do not want to fuck with LeBron James.
fuck no. Hell no. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just still early in the season. Thunder, they still get some things together. Shit. But if Lou Dort played in the way he used to, that he played tonight, and SGA come back and play how he been playing,
Yeah,
shit, ain't no telling what they could do, man.
that's crazy.
Ain't
That's
no
crazy.
telling what they could
And
do.
I tell you like this though, bro. You know, I feel like, you know, Oklahoma City Thunder needs the proper representation for black people. And I feel like A Boones would be the perfect sponsor. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
perfect place where they can assure their business, let people know where they can go and get packages. You know what I mean? To come to Thunder games. You know what I mean? Because they got different packages. They got the 10 game season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you can get the half a season, or you can get the the other half or the full season. season tickets. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I think they need to partner with A Goons, and we can make something happen. You know what I mean? Fill up them seats
Definitely get
down
some
there.
business going, man. Definitely get
Yeah,
some
because we
business
got the
going.
youngest team. We got the youngest team, man. Then we got talent over here, so the music will be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? We'll make songs specifically for their brand, for their team. You know what I mean?
True.
Each year, man, because I know that the players change. So you know what I mean. You got to have a
Yeah.
theme for each year. Plus, we can get the right collaborations and all that good stuff, man. And so, I think, you know, they just need to branch out and do a little bit more with the community. And we're the answer. Ain't gonna just the answer. So, you know,
Yeah.
that was just a little pitch right there. That was just a little pitch for it. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
you know, this is life, man. We on to the next subject. When we come back from motherfucking recess, be ready at
Yes,
go.
sir. Pra-
Yo, yo, yo. We are motherfucking back. It's the A Goons podcast, man. It's your host, D Rob A Goon. I got my guy K Moon co-hosting right next to me. And
yes,
man, we about to get
sir.
into this. We about to get into this Kyle Rittenhouse case, man. It's crazy. He was found not guilty in the case. I knew this kid would get off. It was too much evidence showing that he was wrong for
Let
what he
let the
did.
people know what he did.
Okay, man, let me explain to you guys what Kyle Rittenhouse did the night of the protests, right? And so they were looting in a specific state, right? And Kyle Rittenhouse lived like not too far, like the next state over. And so his
Mm-hmm.
mom l- let him get his AK-47, which he shouldn't have had one anyway. You know what I mean? Carried it across state lines. She literally drove him across state lines to this rally that they were having. The protests ended up going bad. They start looting. People running everywhere.
Yeah.
They crashing shit, burning shit, and some kid runs into him. If you see on the recording that they show you guys, a kid runs into him, and it looked like he's running at him, but he's not like trying to attack him. He's trying to run like past him, really. But he's running at him and he
Right.
shoots him with the rifle or whatever, or the AK-47, and gets away with it, man. And you know, it's crazy because I knew in court whenever he was standing behind the judge when they was watching the screen, I noticed he didn't have any handcuffs. Like most of the time, like if you're near the judge or anything, they're gonna handcuff you. Y'all watching the
If you
video, you seen
convicted
it.
for murder,
Yeah, for murder especially. They let this little kid, he was just
man,
standing behind, hands free. No security behind him, nothing. Nobody, nothing.
no.
So that's how I kinda knew he was gonna get off. It was like some shit that was flying for him. It wasn't flying for other people when I seen in their cases. So it was crazy,
Look,
man.
and this
You know.
motherfucker was friend. He had connection with the judge before he even appeared before him. You know what I'm saying?
So if they
They
knew
got a
that, they should
picture
have
of this
automatically
nigga, the
put another
person who
judge
bailed him
on there.
out.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They should have immediately put another judge on the case once they knew they had any type of contact outside of what they in the court for. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He should have
that should
immediately
have.
been switched to a judge that he don't even know. Immediately. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. You understand over time. White people, they damn near run this world because they started this bullshit. They've been feeding us this
White
bullshit forever.
privilege.
So, you know, it's a
White
whole bunch going
privilege.
on. And then on top of that, K Moon, let's talk about the case in Oklahoma. Let them
Oh
know a little
man,
bit about it,
Julius
man.
Jones, yeah.
Let them know a little bit
Yeah,
about
so
this.
couple days ago, man, Oklahoma Governor Stitt, he it's not pardon, but I forgot the word for it. Basically he granted him basically his life, you know what I'm saying? So where he wouldn't get executed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for what? For what?
Clemency, that's what it is. He granted him clemency on his life, bro. So instead of saying, okay, well, instead of execution, we're not gonna kill you, but you're gonna get life without parole or no chance of parole. So basically, you're gonna die in jail.
It all
It's
depends. How
crazy,
old is
man.
how old is
How old is
he? Yeah.
shit? Julius Jones, man. Honestly, I don't even know, but he's a young cat though. He can't be too much older than us. You know what I'm saying? He's been
But
locked up
see,
for multiple years though, if I'm not mistaken.
this
He's
is
been
this
locked
is
up for
one
a
thing.
while.
So let me explain,
Uh
right? Because I'm sipping on some good drink and it got me leaning, right? So
huh.
check this out. Check this out. When people say life, most people don't know that it's different kind of lives. Okay?
Yeah.
So like whenever you hear somebody say life, you thinking 100 years, he gone. You know what I'm saying? He
Yep.
must be done. It's over with. No, that's not always the case. Like some lives are 25 years, some is 10. It just depends on the offense. You know what I mean? So you might have an
Shit,
offense,
for
but
25 to
the life
life.
is,
Yeah.
yeah, if he got the 25, it's 25 probably to 50. You know what I mean? Which would be life.
Nah, that nigga got life.
Come up out of there 90 some years old, 80
Yeah.
some years old.
That's
Ain't
possible.
he like, that's like 40 something. Ain't he like 40 something or 30 something?
I want to say so because he's been locked up for like 10 plus years.
Oh, damn. So he didn't
No,
damn near did
look,
his
they
time.
ain't got no evidence on him. They said he wasn't even at the scene, but he's
That's
been locked
crazy.
up for this
Oh,
long. And
it's
it's
crazy.
just now
Somebody
taking
put that.
all of this recognition just for him to get granted clemency on his life. That's sad,
Somebody
man.
pinned that. They pinned that on him, man. They
That's
pinned that
sad.
on him. Whatever happened, they just found somebody and pinned it on him. And they
Yeah,
didn't want to find nobody else, so they was like, "Nope, you the dude." It's crazy, bro.
that's sad, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know why
Governor
black
still
people
talking
get.
about that. Governor still talking about that. He had to think about it, and uh, his religion really made him choose to. You know what I'm saying? It's like what? Like nigga,
Wow,
what type of religion gives you the right to say who lives or who doesn't? You know what I'm saying?
it's wild,
If
man.
you tell something about that, that shit is that's wild, man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy like that, though.
Shit is wild. Governor still some motherfucker though.
It is what it is, man. I try to make the best out of my situation. Because everybody else gonna
Yeah.
try to make the worst out of mine. You know what I mean? If I give them the opportunity. So yeah, man. It is
But you
what it
feel me?
is. I hope the best for that young man. I hope we get out of there even sooner and get him a good lawyer or something. Try to get something. You know what I mean? At least get off the road and get back out here and just be on probation or something. You know what I'm saying? Really, it
Mm-hmm.
should all be thrown off of him because it has nothing to do with it. And it's clear evidence. But other than that, you got Kyle Rittenhouse getting off, and he shot somebody on camera. And he's 17 years old. Ain't even supposed to have a gun.
Man,
Uh
you should have seen
oh.
his ass in court crying like a motherfucker. Fake
Yeah,
crying.
man, the fake is shit. And his mama over there
Fucking
faking it too.
alligator tears.
And she wrong. Look, nobody
Yeah.
ever looked at that. Nobody ever looked at her and said, hey, why did you drive this kid with a motherfucking a semi-automatic gun across state lines to go to a riot? Nobody like, bitch, you in jail for just for that, bitch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was about to go into court and be the lawyer. They got me fucked up. But it is what it is. And God got a plan, and you just got to make sure you maneuvering right out here, man. Niggas is out to take you out. It's motherfucking wolves out. It's motherfucker who don't give a fuck if you got your kids or anything with you. They don't give a fuck. So you gotta just, you gotta stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, you know. So I play the game right.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
We
true.
gonna live all night. And so, man, after we get to this last topic, man, this last topic is story time. And you know how that shit go, man. Topic for the night, the subtopic is discrimination. You know what I mean? K Moon came up with it. And I guess we're gonna go ahead and you know, start off with K Moon right after we come from this break. Hey Goon. Yo, we back in the motherfucking building. This ain't Goons podcast, man. You already know how the fuck this
Hey,
shit
go.
go, man. It's the last motherfucking step of the night. And you know how we motherfucking do it, dog. It's story time with my nigga K
Story
Moon. And
time.
so, yeah, you already know what it is, man. We talking about discrimination, you know, the most craziest times, you know, you've seen somebody just be so racist to you, or, you're out and about and they kind of just like, picking you out, and you can tell just certain type of
Man.
discrimination. You know what I mean? So
Oh my
let's get
God.
into it, man. K Moon, enlighten us with your story time.
Alright, man. Let me get into this story time with A Goons. This your guy K Moon. Look here, man. It's been multiple times where I've been discriminated, all type of shit. There's so many to choose from. It's a shame. But let me give y'all one of my most recent story times. All right, so I'm with my brother, my cousin, and we go to the motherfucking liquor store. I ain't gonna say the name of it, but it's a liquor store in Oklahoma City, right off the highway. And we went into this motherfucker getting ready to get a bunch of liquor, beer, all type of shit for our cabin trip. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be going to the cabin for a weekend, and um, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to go to the cabin for the weekend, and it's gonna be like a lot of liquor, a lot of beer and shit. So we going there to get all that shit before we leave. So we go in there, we shopping for beer, liquor, and shit like that. So we go over to the wine section. One of the managers is over there, right? You know what I'm saying? My cousin, he knows a lot about liquor and wine and all type of shit because he works with fine dining and shit. So he knows about his wine. So we over there looking, and she comes over and was like, may I help you? Or can I help you? Can I help you find something? And we like, nah, we good. We looking. We fine, you know what I'm saying? We good. We just looking. Thank you, though.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I'm saying?
lit.
The first time it's cool. Yeah, so the first time cool, you know what I'm saying? She just doing her job. We still looking and shit over by the wine. So, a couple minutes go by. She helps another customer. Then she comes back over and was like, is there any specific wine that you're looking for that I could find for you? And we like, nah, we just looking. Thank you, though. You know what I'm saying? She get to talking about that. We just like, all right, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You already asked us. We good. Stop. And she asks us
Straight
that,
up.
and then she just kind of, stands there, shooting the shit, just watching us. I'm watching her watch my cousin and brother walk around the wine. I noticed this shit from the first get go, so I'm like, okay, since all
Mm,
three of us walking, you know what I'm saying? We all black, and me and my brother, shit, we 6'3", 6'5", so we some big motherfuckers walking around in there and shit. So, so I peeped the shit, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let them two walk over there, and I'm just gonna stay over here, and you know what I'm saying, just look at this wine and shit. So I'm watching the lady watch them walk around, and I'm looking at she just staring, like, you know what I'm saying, watching us and shit. So she looking at them, and then I see her like cut her eyes and like look at me, and I'm like, yeah, bitch, I see you staring at us and shit. Like, what the fuck we doing? So I don't know if
mm,
she called another manager over or not, but this motherfucking another manager walks over, and was like, "Can I help you find something?" I said, "Nah, man, we just, you know what I'm saying, we just looking at some wine and shit." So he's like,
Look,
"Oh, okay, well, and he picks up this fucking bottle. He's like, "This is a good wine," and blah, da, 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 da. I'm like, "Okay, cool, appreciate it." So he puts it down on him. He's like, "Okay, if you just need anything, let me know." I said, "Will do." So he reaches his hand out to shake my hand. I'm like, I looked at it and I'm just like,
hell no.
and I shook his
Yeah.
hand like, you know what? I
Oh,
shook
why
his
did
hand like,
you get
okay,
in there?
get the fuck. I know. I should have left his ass hanging, but I just shook his hand
You
hard. Like,
should
all right, what was your name? So his name was Robert. You know what I'm saying? So Robert helped us. The lady's still standing right there. She watching us. We the only ones over there. She's
have.
still watching us. He watching us. And then he goes over to my brother, like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, bruh. I wanted to ask the motherfuckers, like, damn, do y'all always get this nervous when a bunch of black people walk in here? Cause they was on our shit, man. That shit, it just felt awkward from the get go. Felt like we was being
Man,
harassed, and you know what I'm saying. We were being discriminated just because we were black, and we was, I don't know, man. I just felt a lot of tension, and oh shit, I didn't even finish that motherfucker. So we get to the counter. We got a basket full of liquor, wine, all type of shit. We get to the store. We get to the counter. I'm sorry. We get to the counter, and it's the other white lady, older white lady, and she's like, "Okay, can I see your IDs?" So they pull out theirs, and I didn't have mine because you know what I'm saying. I was just riding, so I didn't think I needed
yep, but
mine.
they make
And I
everybody
was
pull
like,
them out.
they make everybody, even though we not buying it. That's what's
Yep,
crazy. So they make all of us pull
everybody
it
got
out.
to
I was
pull
like, I
them
don't
out.
have mine. I got a picture of it, and she was like, I need to see it. I need the hard copy. I was like, I don't have the hard copy. I'm waiting for it in the mail. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on my new shit to come in. And she was like, sorry, I'm not going to be able to make this sell until you leave. So I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what
And
I'm saying? I'm not buying this shit anyway. I'll go
yep,
outside. So the total comes up to like 300, 400. I forgot what it was, like 300, 400. And my
damn,
cousin, he pays with all hundreds, cash. So he gave her
yep.
$400 bills. And tell me why this motherfucking lady sitting there looking at each one in the light, marking it, and then she comes over and she calls the manager over and asks her to count the money for her.
Oh my God.
Like it's like something wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like something's wrong with the money or some shit. Like bitch, you don't know how to count $400 bills. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So manager come over and it's a black manager too. So she come over and count the money. She's like, "You need me to count this?" And she was like, "Yeah." So she said 100, 200, 300, 400, and gave it to the lady. I was like, the fuck did you need that help for? And she just walked away. So the lady was like, "I'm sorry," and she gave him the cash, and we ended up leaving.
Damn,
Man, that was one of the worst experiences ever. I'll probably never go to that motherfucking liquor store again.
shit is wild, man. You know what I mean? You gotta
Discrimination's a
watch out.
motherfucker, man. I seen it in the flesh right there.
Yeah, man. That's fucking
But
crazy.
that's the end of my
Mhm.
story time.
Yeah, man, and that's it with the story time. It's me coming next. It's your boy D Rob A. Gomes. And my story time about discrimination is a lot more serious. Now, I went to uh what they call one of the biggest casinos in the world. It's called WinStar, right? And I really don't want to give
Yeah,
them no
yeah,
big ups. You know what I mean? I really don't want to big them up because it wasn't like they did anything about the situation. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I'm out at WinStar, and it's like my last day there. I got the hotel and all that good stuff, playing games. You know what I mean? Winning, all that good stuff. And next thing you know, it's the last day. So I'm out there with my mom, right? Me and my mom out there,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, "Go ahead, take the bags to the car the night before. That way, when we wake up, all we gotta do is go straight to the, you know what I mean, straight to the car and get in and go check out. You know what I'm saying? And then I can go ahead and pull around. We get up out of there. So anyway, uh, man, tell me why I go out there, and the only reason why I chose to do is because, you know, uh, I had to smoke anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna smoke me a black while I was out there. So I go out that way, put the stuff in the trunk, come back to the front entrance on the hotel side, sitting there smoking me a black. And this guy comes up, right? He just walks up out of nowhere and he's in an all brown suit, kind of like an old ass. Just imagine an old ass, like security suit that's dark brown. I'm talking about like no badges or nothing. I mean, it's badges on there, but it's only on the front. And it's not like no tags or nothing on just them old brown security suits that you will see at a museum on a movie or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. He walks past me and like he's looking at the pool or whatever, right? Then he walks past me again, but he's looking up, like right in front of me. He's looking up. And so I was like, what the fuck you looking at the ceiling for, man? What the fuck are you bothering me for? And this motherfucker takes off and goes inside, right? And then I look
Yeah.
around and I notice he's peeking at me through the window. And so I throw my shit out, just throw it, like fuck that shit. I don't even want it no more. I want to go handle this. I go up to
Yeah.
go. I get up to go in the fucking entrance. He takes off, bro. Goes straight, hits the corner. Never see him again in my life. It
What?
was wild, man. It was wild. And about time we got out of there, because we ended up leaving that night. I ain't even want to stay. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because at the biggest casino in the world, WinStar, they're like kind of in a racist town. It's like a little small racist town. And so I didn't know
Yeah.
what this dude, I didn't know what this dude was on. You know what I mean? But I knew it was a lot of space. Nobody was over there. And if you security, most of their security is riding around in trucks and they got tons of badges on. You know what I'm saying? And they in the
Mm.
all black. They
Uh-huh.
shit crisp. None of they shit wrinkled. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I ended up calling the hotel back and I ended up letting them know, like, hey man, I had like, fucked up experience with one of your security guards, man. And I just want to see, if that was one of your security guards or what, because I know there's all the rest of them had black. Like the casino ones, like the casino security, they had black on. And they had these big ass trucks that look like police trucks, really security trucks. You know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah.
said, yeah, man, I look back on the camera. So he looks back on the camera. They give me a call back, right? And when they call me back, they say,
Uh-huh.
that was not one of our security. It was like, that was
What?
not one of our security. All of our security is in all black. They ride on the outside. They'll never get out and walk. They'll never do none of that shit. Like they ride trucks on the outside and on the inside, they patrol.
Right.
But
Yeah.
on the outside, they ride trucks. None of them will ever be on
Yeah.
feet. They'll never be in brown. And guess what they said? We seen them on the camera.
What?
That's not our security. So I don't know what type of plan he thought he had, but if I wouldn't have acted the way I did, you know what I'm saying? Probably
Yeah.
would have been my life. Probably would have been my life that day. Motherfucker could have been kicked, kept
Damn.
acting like he could have kept acting like he was, looking up at the sky or whatever at the ceiling and could have hit me with the motherfucking flashlight. I mean, he had one of them old flashlights too. One of them
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
them big long ones that you could stick in the holster.
He said the motherfucking top flight security flashlights, nigga.
And
He
so
got
I,
like
I
Craig and
wanted to
Daddy
whoop his
had.
ass, but he just really didn't want that confrontation with me. Maybe he thought I was, whenever he seen me, he probably thought I was smaller than what I was. And when he got up on me, he was just like, that's a big ass nigga. Not fucking with that nigga.
Uh,
And by the time I caught on, you know what I'm saying? Because I was smoking, looking at my phone, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Not even
yeah.
really paying attention. I just paid attention a little bit. I was like, okay, he walked that way. And then when I seen him come back and he was staring at the ceiling in front, I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Is there a problem, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta take it
Hell
there
yeah.
with people. But that's my story time. And that's the way we
Story
doing it,
time.
man. This is A Goons podcast, man. Big ups to motherfucking K Moon. He came out. Show the fuck out on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
That's what you do, man. Hey, everybody who looking for more information or want to tap in, go ahead and tap into my A Goon podcast. It's on Spotify, Apple, all the good, the good streaming services that everyone use nowadays. These are a whole bunch of them, iTunes. So go ahead and check it out, man. I will be getting on that next and having a little, personal discussion about everything that went on tonight. You know how this shit goes, man. This A Goons podcast. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cat Daddy A Goons. Oh yeah, and Cat Daddy A Goons. I can't forget about this. Cat Daddy A Goons got beat. It's fucking real, man.
Damn.
I never thought this shit would happen. You know what I'm saying? I try to avoid beef at all costs, man, because it's too much money out here for all of us. And we don't have no time for bullshit, man. You know what I mean? We already got enough
Yep.
against us. As black people, we need to go ahead and work together as much as we can. You know what I mean? So, but sometimes force is necessary, and you gotta follow protocol, you know, and you gotta take care of business and lay the law down. Because see, some people think they can step on you. Some people think they can do little shiesty shit and scam you. My nigga KD, got his Instagram taken. So if anything come from my nigga Cat Daddy A Goon's Instagram, it's not him. It's crazy right now, man. People scamming.
Damn.
You know what I mean? The lady did some weird shit like uh she ended up like fucking asking him for his email for a cash giveaway. You know what I mean? And
Uh-huh.
she ended up saying, "Oh, I'll get you 500 or something like that." You know what I mean, for the donation of the kids and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Just different stuff. We're saying different stuff. Cash giveaway. So she needed his email to place the money on there. He gives the email, and out of nowhere, it's all taken. He can't get back into his shit. Password logged out. His password don't work no more. All types of shit.
Damn.
It's fucking crazy, man. He can't log into none of his shit. He can't get into his Instagram. He can't recover password. He can't do any of that shit. She got him locked out of all of his shit just because he gave the email.
Yep, it's all connected.
So right now, like the song me and him called got this called Lost File.
Yep.
He lost his file.
He lost the files?
So this is all I can say. This is all I can say. It's fucking
God
crazy out here,
damn.
man. Watch who you surround yourself with, man. Watch what you do. 2021
Preach.
going into 2022. People are doing anything for some money. You know what I mean? And this person who did it is another rapper.
It's always another rapper.
And it's a rapper we did a show with. She was
Wow.
like one of the open mics, and we were one of the featured artists for the night. And
Yeah.
I don't even know her name, man, but he was saying something like Jay Cartier or something like that. And it's a dyke. So I'm like, man, you got played out by the dyke.
Man.
So now he say it's up. I'm like, no. See, we don't need to crash out. This is my dog. But we is gonna get that back. You know what I mean?
Got you.
The
Hey,
consequences
Goons.
they gotta be, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
Goons, nigga.
This is the only way, people understand it's real. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it no
Yeah.
other way. You gotta get what's yours back. Period. And not necessarily we gonna hurt nobody. We just saying we gonna get if that's his email, we're gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's the cost,
True.
we gotta get that, man. But KD wanted me to let everybody know that, man. He handling business right now out there in this world, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, but we about to end
True.
off the podcast. It's A Goons Podcast. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.